Welcome back to The Dancer's Edge, everyone. If you don't already know me, my name is Janelle Warren Conowall. You can find me on Instagram at janelle.dances. And today's episode is all about getting into the spirit for the holidays, a season of giving, and prepping for the new year. So let's dive right in. Okay, get your dance notebooks out. Up ahead, we've got some ideas and things you can do to really get into the spirit of things and other parts of your life that, because we all have other things going on in our lives. So the first thing that I have here is, in the spirit of the holiday season. I know not everyone here celebrates Christmas, and I know personally for my family, we do something a little bit different as well. So if you don't celebrate Christmas, then this is still totally applies. It's more about the spirit of giving and being open and goal setting. So first up, one of the things that I love to do around this time of year is gather up any of my clothes that I'm not really wearing anymore and do a bit of a cleanse. Maybe things that don't quite fit right anymore or that I'm just not reaching for in my closet, and gathering those up and donating them. So for any dancers out there, this is a great time of year to go through your closet and take out any of the dance wear that doesn't fit anymore or that you're just not reaching for anymore and give it to someone who would benefit from it. You can either give it to someone that you know, you can drop it off in a donation bin, especially at a place that maybe offers dance classes. I think like the Boys and Girls Club does, things like that. And the same also applies for dance shoes. So if you have dance shoes that don't fit anymore or that you're not wearing anymore for whatever reason, you can also donate those as well. My second holiday prep tip is to write a thank you letter to the people in your life that have supported you. So that could be your mom or your dad, or maybe it's a grandparent, maybe it's a friend of the family, maybe it's your friend, maybe it's your teachers, maybe it's the person who works at the front desk at your studio. Writing a little thank you note for those people and telling them how you feel and expressing to them and acknowledging them for their support and what it means to you is so gratifying for yourself, but also makes the other person feel so good, which is really like the best gift of all. Another letter writing idea is to write a letter of encouragement. This applies more to my older dancers. I talk all the time to my older dancers about how much the younger dancers really, really look up to them. And this is something that one of my coworkers and good friends, Miss Brittany McCarthy, always talk about, because we grew up dancing in the same place. And I was the older one. I'm a few years older than her, or actually probably 4 or 5 years older than her, but it's like a few / 4 or 5 years. I'm a few years older than her. And it's amazing now when we talk, because I had no idea the things that she even knew were going on. She remembers dances that I did when I was in high school more than I do. And, remembers what I wore to prom, and just, it's amazing the impact that you have on these younger dancers that look up to you. And to be that light for the younger dancers and really acknowledge them, I wish that I had realized when I was that age how much of an impact I was having on these younger dancers, because then I could have been a little bit more encouraging and a little bit more supportive to them. So now I love to make my other students aware of that, because it's just really you don't even realize the impact sometimes that you have on someone's life. If you take some time to write just a few lines of encouragement that you've really been noticing all the hard work that they've been putting in, and acknowledging them and recognizing them, I feel like it'll just make them so happy, and it would just light up their whole world to know that an older dancer is noticing them and watching them. And now for my younger dancers, writing a letter of admiration to an older dancer that that you really look up to is an amazing idea. Because sometimes when you do become that, teenage dancer, you don't even realize how amazing you are. And so to have these younger dancers who do look up to you send you these letters of encouragement is just a beautiful way to light up someone's life as well. It also doesn't even apply to younger dancers. If you are an advanced dancer, an older dancer, or a teen dancer, and there's someone in your class that you really admire, or someone who is maybe a professional that you really admire, or anything like that, sending them a letter of admiration, of encouragement is a really beautiful way to give them a boost of confidence and make them feel good. And my next tip for getting into the holiday spirit of giving is to volunteer your time for something. So it could be a local nonprofit or some kind of project that you're working on, but giving back to those people that need the time and need the resources. This is a great time of year to get into that spirit of giving. And of course, it's not something that you have to limit just to this time of year. I know for myself, the holiday break is kind of the time that I have where I am able to donate some time to something. So whether it could be gathering support for something or volunteering your time, you can also volunteer your time by simply helping out your parents or your grandparents or guardians or whoever you have around the house, because they support you so much through the year. So going that bit of an extra mile for them, helping them out around the house, is a really, really great way to give back to the people that you love. Next up, this is one of my personal favorites, is goal setting. We're about to start into a new year, so start thinking ahead about what you want your goals to be, how you're going to achieve them. Next week, we're going to come back and really revisit this, how to set goals and really make them happen. So stay tuned for that. Start thinking about what you want those goals to be, what you want to achieve in the next year, because wow, it's hard to believe, but 2019, we're just around the corner, so let's make it a great one. And finally, as we head into the holiday break, is to spend time with the people that you love. The biggest gift of all that we have is that we have each other in our lives, and spending quality time with those people, engaging in meaningful conversations, giving them a hug, doing a fun activity with them, and appreciating and acknowledging that we have all of these beautiful people in our lives, whether that be a parent or a guardian or a grandparent or a friend or a sister or a brother. Spending time with those people who really lift you up and support you and that you support. This is the time of year to really appreciate that and have a lot of gratitude for that. And that wraps up this episode of The Dancer's Edge. I'm super excited about next week's episode about goal setting and making it happen. So make sure you tune into that. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday and spend lots of quality time with the people that you love, and that your holidays are filled with laughter and love and fun. Happy holidays, everyone. Again, my name is Janelle. You can follow me at janelle.dances.